What up, everyone? What up, what up? So I'm gonna be talking about some anime, Mitzer, and just a little bit of stories. I'll start off with the story. So this is pretty much about what I will say, love life of lack thereof. So this is pretty much in middle school. It's gonna be just two short stories about that. So there was this one girl that I had a huge crush on, and I liked her since elementary, but then in elementary she moved to a different school, so I didn't see her anymore. And back in those days, that's when they had like play cousins, play sisters, play daughters, whatever. And that girl was my sister's play daughter, I believe, something like that. And I don't know, I just had a huge crush on her. So come around to middle school, I seen that she's there, and she looks different. So like in elementary she was like skinny and short, but then in middle school it looked like she got more thicker, and it was just like that. So when I seen her, obviously like I didn't notice it was her. My sister noticed it was her because they was like still contacting each other and whatnot and so forth. And at this time I was very short. Like I was maybe like 4'1", 4'2", something like that. I was a short. So I used to always hang around my sister just so I could hang around her. We was in the same grade anyways. And but I didn't have no classes with her. One of my friends had a class with her, so I was like asking like, what should I do? They was like, well, you should write her a letter, blah blah, and then put yes or no at the end. So because of him, I did that, but I didn't write the letter. Like I had my friend write it because his handwriting was better than mine. And then I told him to like deliver it to her. Now this is what he told me. I never like followed up on it, but apparently when she seen the letter, she just said, "Ew, Hassan." Now I don't know if that was true. I don't know, like, because I never followed up on it. That's just pretty much what he told me. And I was like, oh well. And then same school, this is probably maybe like a week or two after that had happened. And I'm just hanging out with my friends, and the girl that I have a class with, she walks up to me and she's like, I was gonna ask you out, but you're weird, so I'm not gonna do that. I'm like, why would you even tell me that? Like, there was no point of telling me you was gonna ask me out, but I'm weird, so you're not doing that. Unless she thought, oh, she likes me, maybe I really should ask her out. I never really got that hint if that was true, but I would say that's just the way the cookie crumbles with those two girls, and that's pretty much how that rolled out. It was, but I mean, that's the middle school life. All right, so now we're gonna go on to Mitzer. So Mitzer, I was just curious about it since I've seen a bunch of people move into it, big streamers, small streamers, whatnot, and so forth. So I decided, hey, let's see what this platform's all about. I already have a Microsoft account because of my spots and blah blah. So I got onto my Microsoft account and I logged in. Only thing that sucks is it has my gamer tag that's super old and it costs $10 to change the gamer tag. And I'm like, I'm not about to do that. So I'm stuck with that gamer tag until I decide to change it. But you can change the name, but I don't know if the name actually changes the whole thing. So I'm setting it up and everything, and then I asked for like the stream key, and it says you have to wait 24 hours to get the stream key, which I think is kind of weird because you want people to transfer over to your platform, but you're gonna make them wait 24 hours. So they have an email link pretty much. It said, oh, if you are already streaming, email us and we'll get back to you. So I'm pretty sure if like if like a medium-sized streamer to high streamer, they will right away. But since you just like want to just start off streaming, they're gonna make you wait 24 hours just to start streaming, which I think is kind of weird. I understand it's probably to cut back on all the negativity and keep it positive. They assume like if someone really wants to stream, they will wait that 24 hours. But then if someone wanted to make that their full-time job, just starting out with Mitzer, that's pretty much like a whole day's of worth of work right there, and there's something you can't get back. So they're like, oh man, I really don't want to be on this platform. I'd rather just stay on whatever platform I'm on, even if this one could bring better possibilities to my upbringing and whatnot. But I'm still gonna try it out because I'm just curious about the Mixer scene. I'm pretty sure I'm not gonna get any views or anything like that. It's not for that. I just want to see how does it feel different compared to Twitch, because I've been on Twitch for like the world's longest time, and I have to say this, I got like 11 followers. I've never reached that 50 follower mark to even get started, to even get subs. So it's just like whatever to me at that point. I still stream on there, but nobody ever comes to watch my streams. So I really don't care. I just stream just to play, and I play music all the time. I don't really have a cam on me. I could put a cam on me, like I can use this cam, but there's no point of putting a cam on if there's nobody there. That's why I haven't really done it. So go figure that. And now, once Mixer is up and running, I'll see how that is, and I'll pretty much tell you how it is with my personal opinion about it and everything, and see how good it is as opposed to the higher people who pretty much they got paid off. And, I mean, they could say bad stuff about Mixer, but I doubt they would, because I mean, they got big money for it, so it's whatever. So on that point, now to the anime. So the animes that I did watch yesterday was the Domino Ace, the Black Clover. Those was the only two that really came out for Tuesday. I believe there was the Chiha Furu, but I don't really care about that one right now, because as I said, I'm gonna binge watch that. So the Domino Ace, it was like they're taking so long to progress to like when Samura is like in the official game, because they're just doing a bunch of like practice matches, and they're not doing no official games. They were doing practice matches with other schools, but it's not like the official tournaments or anything like that. So you just keep waiting and waiting and waiting, and then the coach wanted one of the guys to catch for Samura, and he was like, no, I don't want to catch for him. I only do it when I'm on first string. And then the coach was all like, I was planning on putting you on first string after such and such ends. And I was like, no, I don't do it. And then the coach was just looking, was like, okay, I'll just leave it at that. And then they like got towards the end where it was Samura, there was what's his name? I can't remember the main catcher's name, and he's the captain. That's just terrible right there. Even though I'm pretty sure I will remember it after this, but it was those two in there, and then the guy comes in and is like, I can't believe you told the coach off that you wasn't going to pitch for him. It was like, that's pretty much means you're not going to be on the first string. And then he got like, he was like, what did I do? Maybe I should have done that. So we're going to see how that plays out, because I mean, granted, in the whole situation, you would think like you would want to catch for the pitcher that's on the first string if you do not know how his pitches are, because you can't just say, oh, I want to be on first string and then I'll catch for your pitches, because if you do it that way, then once he starts pitching, you won't have anything, like you won't know how to do the calls, you won't know how to catch the balls. So it's just dumb in that aspect why his logic is like that. But I mean, you can't really do too much about it. It's an anime, so they're gonna flow how they want to flow. But I do think it's funny, because I do think that something like that would happen in real life. That's pretty much all for that. Now it's the Black Clover. Now for Black Clover, so far there was like, it wasn't anything about Asta or they're still running towards the kingdom, but this was more about what was happening in the three great mage kingdoms, and all the elf mages went in there to pretty much take it over, because that's where all the royal worlds are. So they're just pretty much killing every world in sight. And then this is towards the end where Silva and Noel came in to save the brother and sister, because they was about to get killed by one of the mages. And now you're about to see how good Noel is compared to how she used to be, because she can control her magic, and the older brother and sister couldn't defeat the person. So we'll see how that one goes. I'm waiting for the next episode. I gotta wait a whole another week, or I could read the manga, but I'm not gonna do that. So that's all I'm gonna do on that part. But I'm pretty sure there are new animes that came out today, because I already know from my list, there's the animes I watched that comes out on Tuesday, and the animes that I watched that come out on Wednesday. Today is Wednesday. So once those animes come out, well, I'm pretty sure they're already out by now, I'm gonna try to upload another video, but I mean, you can't hold me to that because I might not be able to do it, but I'm gonna try. So that's pretty much all for this video, and this is Sanni saying sayonara.